Oh, hi people. Don't know how this echo is gonna sound, but what's up? Welcome to the video. Today we are going somewhere that I've never been in Toronto, but looks pretty cool, and I've always wanted to do it because I'm secretly inside. I'm a white Toronto girl who goes to brunch on Sundays. Weather's kind of cloudy, so I don't know how it's gonna work out for filming, because apparently it's also involving a pool, but I guess we'll see.
Stand clear of the doors.
Whoa, private fancy. Whoa, this is a step up from the old live videos in my bedroom. What do I even do? What do I do with my hands? I don't even know. I don't like people or interacting with people or socializing. Ooh.
If I make it back home, I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
Oh, hi people. So yeah, not sure how we ended up here, but we are at the Thompson Toronto, which is probably the most bougie hotel I've ever seen in my life. And like one of the main features is like literally there's a rooftop pool as well as like the greatest view of the Toronto skyline. But yeah, I'm here with a company called Chase Your Drink, I think. It's like a low or zero calorie like vitamin alcohol mixer, help to reduce your hangover, make your alcoholic beverages taste better kind of thing. So it's like pretty much you mix it into your drink and you know, save the calories, save a bit of the hangover with some vitamins, and save, I don't know, save it tasting like fire in your throat. Yeah, all right. Chat soon. So we found a secluded area. I'm just gonna kind of give you my advice on alcohol and like what I think of alcohol. So first things first, why are you doing fitness in general? If you're doing fitness to like better yourself, like I said in my ebook, we're probably all just doing it to like look better and to like, you know, find someone to settle down with pretty much. And how are you gonna do this? Maybe you're gonna meet the person you're gonna settle down with at the bar or at a club or at a library or at something with alcohol. I don't know why you're drinking at a library, but that was just an example. So when it comes down to it, you know, it's all fine and dandy to do fitness, but like if you're not enjoying your life, if you're not going out and doing things, then it's kind of pointless. So what I advise is like incorporate alcohol into your life if you want to do fitness, but just know the consequences and know that like if you're a drinker, you may make less progress than someone who doesn't drink, but you're gonna make more fun, and that's progress. What up people? So let me give you a couple facts about alcohol. So in terms of caloric density, protein and carbs are over here with 4 calories per gram. Fats over here with 9 calories per gram, and somewhere in the middle is alcohol, 7 calories per gram. So what this means is that the calories from alcohol add up fast. So whether you're having a shot or some kind of fancy beverage like a pina colada, you can easily have like 1,000 calories worth of beverages in one night. And this is why some people always don't realize that their night out is inhibiting their fat loss, because 1,000 calories in drinks will go down way quicker than 1,000 calories of food for most people. With that being said, there is kind of a spectrum of like alcoholic beverage caloric content. starting with somewhere with like champagne, all the way at like maybe 80 or 90 calories per glass, all the way up to something like a pina colada or a heavily mixed drink that has a whole lot of extra sugar and stuff in there that can add up to upwards of 400 or 500 calories per drink. So keep in mind not only that you're drinking, but keep in mind the caloric content of your drink choices. Yo, part of me is like trying to socialize, but part of me is like, what am I doing here, you know? I don't belong with this crew. I'm just... Shut up. I'm just a casual live video guy whose sarcasm just goes all over people's heads and they just don't understand me. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a downtown kind of guy, and everyone here is like a downtown kind of person, whereas I'd rather just be like in the middle of nowhere, like, I don't know, doing a live video. I don't know. Just a thought. Yo, so Pickering Fitness, what's your go-to drink? Well, my go-to drink is either a rum and coke, like this one, or a mojito. And either of these drinks, depending on what you get inside of them, could add up to like, you know, a couple hundred calories. And you don't actually need a couple hundred calories added on, especially if you're trying to lose fat. So caloric deficit is key. One of the best ways to minimize, like, I guess, calories when you're on a night out or you're gonna be drinking is to just go for like low calorie mixers or something with 0 calories. So you can have like a Diet Coke and rum. It's not the same thing, but it still will work. And in terms of what I'm actually using today, this is not a sponsored ad, but it's what this company's doing, which is like kind of like a Mio, but for alcohol. So you can have it in plain water, but pretty much it's like a guilt-free cocktail mixer. So it's almost like soda syrup that comes in 2 flavors, cola and some kind of pineapple tropical. I'm more of a cola kind of guy, so I'm having this. Pretty much all you do is just like get your drink, put in whatever kind of alcohol you're into. This is actually vodka. Mix in some soda water and then put in a splash of this. And it actually tastes pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's comparable with like a Soda Stream. That's what I would mostly compare it to.
Don't know if I make it back home. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm just stuck here in a I'm just stuck here in I'm just stuck here in I'm just stuck here in
I never missed.
Do you think there's any? Is it true that his son's middle name? Yeah,
I didn't know
that.
that.
Is that true?
Oh hey people, it's currently 2:30 p.m. Yeah. Been just like trying to rest in bed because that's what happens when I drink. You know? Which leads me to the question of is it even worth it to drink? For me, in my opinion. Honestly, the answer is no. The consequences of like having a good time outweigh the potential good time. So this is pretty much why I never drink. It's not like a health thing, it's like a, for me personally, there's no point. Sure, maybe more social, but at the end of the day, doesn't really matter. Seeing as how I had a terrible sleep and like woke up like wide awake at like 7:30, which isn't even early for most of you, but I just knew that I'm waking up because this was a poor sleep. And then having some water, which when you're severely dehydrated, tastes like heroin, okay? I don't know if you've ever done heroin. I haven't done heroin, but I can only imagine that heroin is as good as that water tasted when you're severely dehydrated, because that your brain is telling you, you should probably drink some water. Let's make it feel great, so you keep doing it. That's a neurochemical lesson of the day right there. We're just slaves to our own neurochemistry. Why are we having this discussion? Why is this so in-depth? But anyways, yeah, so had some ice water and then puked it up. So I was like, darn. What am I supposed to do now? I can't even hold water down, which is kind of essential for life. So, had some sips of water, took a bath, and then I went back to bed. Now it's 2:30. Had some lemon water. I'm sipping on the lemon water. It's going good. Hunger is a bit there because all I had yesterday was like a bowl of cereal, one piece of sushi, which in a intoxicated state I felt like I should try, even though I'm not a sushi guy. And still in my intoxicated state, I am not a sushi person. It was almost like, I was almost like gagging. It wasn't bad, it's just not my thing. I'm just not a sushi kind of guy. So, and then at like midnight I went to Tim Hortons and I was like, you guys have a turkey bacon club? And that was one of the best sandwiches I ever had. Thanks, Tim Hortons. Hashtag sponsor me, but your coffee is really bad. And then today I had some, now I'm currently having some Honey Nut Cheerios, which are the best Cheerios ever. Dry, because that's how I like it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, if you're already someone who has like mental health issues that put you in a depressive state, and you choose to drink alcohol, which is a depressant, let's just say when you get low, watch out. So maybe you shouldn't mix like depressed states with a depressor, because then you'll just get death. Chat soon. Alright, so I thought I'd go for a little walk in the park, get some exercise, maybe it'll make me feel better. And I want to kind of like touch on the last couple informative ideas on alcohol, because this is, at the end of the day, an informative video mixed in with some actual real life stuff. So in terms of alcohol, and a couple like key things to remember is, the first one is a lot of people blame their weight gain on alcohol. And whilst this can technically be the case if you're consuming like, you know, thousands of extra calories of alcohol on a night out, this can actually put you in like a weekly surplus, leading to weight gain. One of the other things people need to keep in mind is how you spend like the last 2 hours before you go home after a night of drinking. So typically you come home from the club or you come home from the bar and there isn't many food options, and you're probably dying of hunger. And one of the reasons for this is because your leptin levels are decreased when you consume alcohol. Leptin is in your body and it regulates your hunger. So decreased levels of leptin, appetite goes up. And this is why you're always like craving those super unhealthy foods at the end of the night. And look around you after you're done drinking. A lot of the healthy options aren't even open, or a lot of the healthy options you guys aren't craving. You go for these like 3,000 calorie like poutine slash like, just, I don't even know what you guys eat, because I don't even eat that stuff very often. But it's certainly not like the chicken salad with bean sprouts. So that's what I'm saying here. It may not be the alcohol, or it may be the alcohol, but also keep in mind that if you go out to the club and you're super hungry after, and you eat 3,000 calories in one sitting, and you don't remember because you were drinking, that might also be making you fat. Keep that in mind. Sorry, I was just trying to see if I could smell what the Rock was cooking. Last part about alcohol, I want to talk about how it affects you the day after, or even the week after. So, as you guys maybe have seen from how I reacted, typically alcohol is going to make you feel terrible. Now, some people might say, oh, I don't even get hungover. Well, maybe you should like drink less then, because if you're at a point where you can drink alcohol and you're not hungover, then you're probably still drunk. So with that being said, alcohol is gonna dehydrate you. Now, as much as like you think you can stay hydrated like on a night out, to be honest, I was drinking like alcohol, like half soda water, and I even put like that Chase stuff, and the Chase stuff was B vitamins and 0 calorie and stuff, and no sugar, so it wasn't gonna make me feel that crap. And the B vitamins could have actually helped with like reducing the hangover, but even though, I still sort of had the effects, and that was even with me having some soda water. So each drink I was actually staying hydrated, but on top of that, just the whole alcohol in general, I guess, just dehydrates you so much that it can't really keep up with that kind of like dehydration deficit. Yeah. So a lot of people the next day, they have the question of Pickering Fitness, should I work out when I'm hungover? And that's an interesting answer. I've looked at like many different people and what they've done on the videos and what they've done for like studies. And the interesting part is, you shouldn't work out for reasons that aren't ever covered that much. So a lot of people say, oh, when you're hungover, your protein synthesis, so your body's ability to make protein and like, you know, metabolize it and turn it and use it in your body is hindered, as well as testosterone. And these are true statements, but the amount that they're actually hindered by is very, very low, to the point where it doesn't actually affect you that much. But the common answer that a lot of people have like sort of given as to should you work out is no, because your body is still recovering from like alcohol as a poison. So alcohol is a poison. Your body actually metabolizes it first in your body before it goes to something like body fat. That could be another thing to keep in mind when it comes to not losing body fat, is your body might be just like using up the alcohol as a fuel source first, so it never actually gets a chance to go into your body fat and use that as energy. So keep that in mind. The reason why I say you shouldn't work out when you're hungover is because your body's still recovering from that state of poisoning. And there's a lot of stress on your body when this happens. And it seems like going to the gym or doing some kind of exercise that's like intense enough to put a stress on your body can actually like give your body kind of like a backlog of stress that it's going to take days and days more to recover from. So why this matters is because if you go to the gym and you put a lot of stress, physical stress on your body, in addition to that alcohol stress of trying to like clean up your body, get you rehydrated again, you may put yourself in so much of a need of recovery that you're going to affect subsequent workouts in the following week. So let's say you're hungover, you go to the gym today, you lift some weights and your body's like, just, okay, now we have a whole lot to like recover from. And then you start going to the gym the next day because you're like, all right, it's my first day back. And you keep adding that stress and stress and stress, and you're never actually going to fully recover, fully perform, and it may just start hindering your progress. So keep that in mind. My advice to you guys, if you're hungover, honestly, just like drink some water, okay? Eat some food, make it healthy, get some vitamins and minerals in there, rest up, go for a walk, that's not gonna be too strenuous, and just let your body rest, because as much as you feel like you could go to the gym, it may not be the best thing. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. Hope you guys got a cool view, maybe saw a bit of Toronto, maybe got some good informative content in terms of alcohol. Maybe you learned a couple things in terms of what to do or what not to do. Maybe you learned a couple things about alcoholic beverages and their caloric content, what to do and what not to do after you drink. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my answer to Pickering Fitness, why don't you ever go drunk? Yeah, because it's not my thing anymore. But I'm fine with that, as long as you guys are. Just kidding, I could care less what you guys think, because you're not me and I'm a big boy now. I can make my own decisions, I think. But anyways, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment with your favorite alcoholic beverage and why it is a mojito and nothing else. And just remember, guys, peace, love, and tranquility. Oh no, guys, I didn't cover it. Let me try it again. Peace, love, and tranquility.